Welcome to another edition of Crabby's Mountain Spot. I'm on my way up now. It's a little late in the day on Friday. I was supposed to head up Thursday night, but got stuck at the mushroom farm on a late assignment. I really don't work at a mushroom farm, but that's the way I think of it, and it is. They're trying to keep me in the dark, or keep you in the dark, and they feed you bullshit most of the time. But it's a good job. Put up with the nonsense. So now I'm heading up. Day later, it's raining as usual. I'm hoping to at least get out hunting tomorrow. This is the last weekend of Pennsylvania Archery, and I'm really hoping to get out for the day. I have my nephew Sean sending me photographs of a 10-point that he got. And then last night I got a photograph from my good friend John, and he had a 10-point. So far I've been the mush of the deer hunting world. I've seen very few doe, and just the short time that I've been hunting, I've never had an opportunity to shoot anything, and really, quite frankly, don't know what I would do if I do shoot something. I'm not 100% sure, and although I've watched all the videos of how to clean a deer and, have the equipment to do so, I don't want to get one and then mess it up and go from there. But there are some other hunting camps near Crabby's that one in particular, Jay, has always said that anything that you need while you're in the woods, if you get lost or, shoot a deer, or you need tracking, whatever, he's always saying that he's, more than eager to help us out and, teach us some things. So I'm thankful for that. But as I said, I'm heading up there. Crabby's, heading to Crabby's bar with her two best friends, her childhood friends. I think they've been friends since around first grade. The three amigos, they're heading there for a girls' week. So when Crabby said, do we have anything planned? No, I don't. You have fun. I'll see you. And I'm heading to Crabby's Mountain Spot. I got a couple projects. I want to try to put up a TV antenna. We only get 3 TV stations right now. One is always Westerns. One is usually investigative ID or some sort of show like that. And the third one is some usually golf or tennis or soccer type sporting event. But they do have the news in the morning. So I'm hoping to put an HD antenna up and see if I can pick up some channels. I was watching some YouTube videos on it and purchased an HD antenna and a retractable flagpole. I should have probably gone with a bigger flagpole, but I was concerned about the wind. So I only got a 16-foot flagpole, but I'm going to put that up and see if I can get some more TV stations. Like I said, at this point here, we get 3, sometimes 4. But if I can get 5, I'll be happy. 10. This YouTube video that I watched had me go to a particular website, and that website says that I should get somewhere between 40 and 50 if I mount it the way they say and point it in the direction that they suggest for what our address is up there. Says that I should get somewhere between 40 and 50 stations. So, although it's raining, and I'm going to do that no matter whether it's raining or not, hopefully it works, and then I'll be able to just play with the TV for a bit tonight while I get my stuff together for tomorrow morning. I'm hoping to get a full day of hunting in. Even if I out in the morning, come home for lunch, and then back out in the afternoon. I don't know so far I really don't have any plans for rifle season. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out or not. I'm hoping to, but we will have to wait and see. I'll check back in with you and show you the progress on the antenna, and if I have any major mishaps, I'll try to get that on video. See you soon. Here I am. I made it to Crabby's, and it's a little chilly in here. Showing what are we looking at? Just around 39, 40 degrees. It's a little cold, and the standard view here from Crabby's, pouring rain coming down, but I'm still going to work on this antenna. I got a couple of projects. I want to get some of the hunting stuff together. I want to set up a crossbow to take when I go hunting in New Jersey, so I'll try to get some video of setting the antenna up. Well, it's taken about an hour or so. I'm still inside. I haven't been brave enough yet to go out and start installing this antenna, but we got the temperature up just about 20 degrees. I went outside and I pulled the trail cameras, and a lot of poor quality photos, but I had one or two of a nice piebald deer that I'm going to I'll add to this video. I'll replace the cards in the cameras, and hopefully I'll have something good to add by the end of the weekend. I got the trailer all set up, got our new water jug going. Was having some issues with the other one with the flow, so I've replaced that. Picked this jug up at Walmart. I brought the linseed oil for the top that we made, and I need to linseed oil the table outside also. Then I got the water going, and I'm all set up. It's starting to get warm in here. You can see, really like camping. I like roughing it. My electric fireplace. Hopefully I'll warm up it a little bit and I can run outside and do this antenna. Well, I'm going to try the TV. I put the antenna up, but I just couldn't videotape it. It's pouring down rain. I'm absolutely soaked. It took me about 40 or 45 minutes to have a temporary setup, and I'm going to see if I could find some extra channels here. 12 channels. At least we still have the Western channel, the Justice channel. That's the investigative ID one that I was speaking of. PBS Kids. That's great for when Steven's here. And back to channel 16. So I said, picked up tripled our channels. We're now at 12, but I'm going to put the booster on there and do it again. See what happens. So I guess this is the difference in the TVs. I just came in to redo the channels on the bedroom TV, which is an LG, and so far that's at 16 channels found, which is 4 more than the Vizio TV in the front row. And it's only at 34% of the search. I'll check back. Well, final count, 17 channels. So whether it's the difference in the manufacturer of the TV, as I said, this is an LG, the other one's Vizio, or is it the booster? If I hook directly up to the, this TV's hooked directly to the cable, there's no booster for the signal. So I'm going to have to try that on the other TV and see what happens. Meanwhile, it's still pouring. Well, I'm back, and I'm finally starting to dry off after being outside putting up the antenna. And then I also had to replace my outside light, which I don't know whether it was because of the rain that it blew, or as a result of just using it, that I had to replace it. But I had to put a new spotlight out there. Need the spotlight because it gets so stinking dark outside. You got to be careful walking around. It's now 5 minutes to 8. And I could tell it's 5 minutes to 8 because of the enormous clock that was sent up here by Crabby. Sent us an atomic clock that works off of radio waves. It was in our last video when Steven and I was up here to go hunting. And we actually did get out hunting for a couple hours, but sat in the trailer for the next 2.5 days because it rained so bad. Well, it's now 5 to 8, and I still haven't even I hadn't had dinner or got my hunting stuff out for tomorrow, which is what I'm going to do now because I think it's still pouring rain. We'll see what it looks like out there now. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. It's still raining, still coming down, but I think I'm going to get dressed and run outside and grab my stuff for tomorrow morning. Hopefully it's not that bad. We'll see what happens. I just went outside to get my hunting stuff out of the truck and out of the shed because it's supposed to be in the low or mid-20s tomorrow. So I had to get my bibbed overalls and stuff out of the shed, and then my backpack and boots and my bow and arrows and stuff out of the back of the truck. Let me tell you something. It's cold. It's really cold. I went out there. I don't know what the temperature is. It claims it's somewhere in the 30s, but I guess because of the rain all day, it's freezing cold out there. I'm not going back outside tonight. Good morning. Out here early in the stand. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Sun's coming up. Just a little bit of wind. Blue skies. I'm hopeful. Well, the dark clouds are rolling in, and the wind's really gusting 35, 30. Snow's starting to come down. So far, haven't even seen a squirrel. Not much time left. Sun's starting to go down. It's around 4 o'clock, I guess. Wind is unbelievable. So far, my record still stands. I am the mush of deer hunting. I had one doe, maybe 40 yards away, and I spooked her. Haven't even seen a squirrel. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's you can feel the temperature dropping and that wind every now and then. It sounds like there's a plane going overhead, and these trees start rocking. And, I'm going to hang in there until it's dark. I'll get back to you. Well, I'm back. It's about 5:15 now. I had to come out a little while ago. I just got changed, and I'm back at the trailers, getting ready to throw a steak and some vegetables on a grill. Have a couple of beers, sit here and watch some TV. But didn't see anything other than the one doe. Kind of spooked her out of there. Probably 40 yards or so, and as soon as I moved my arm, she was gone. But didn't even see a squirrel. No pheasants this trip. The wind's finally calming down now that I'm out of the woods. It was probably gusting well over 30. It wasn't so bad in the afternoon with the sun out. early in the morning when I had the camera on. You saw those dark clouds rolling in and it started snowing. I thought it was going to be a totally rotten day, but turned out it was somewhat nice. Hands and feet got a little cold there at the end, but I guess all in all it was a good trip, and I'll have to wait for rifle season. We'll see what happens. I'm inside the trailer over there. I start going outside. I'm cleaning up. I'm doing some things, and I'm hearing the crows or ravens, whatever, the blackbirds out here. Hear all kinds of commotion. I'm not sure what exactly was going on, and so I walked out here to see this. Still all blood. Still has some hair on the head. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I'm just going to leave it where it's at and get out of here. Obviously, it was pretty decent size, so whatever killed it was a good size. I don't see any other bones or anything laying around, but it's another interesting find at Crabby's.